Savage's 1974 is one of the two film adaptations of Death Watch by Rob White. If you're unfamiliar, the other one was Beyond the Reach. Death Watch is a young adult novel about a rich hunter who goes to the desert, gets a college student to be his guide so he can bag a big-horned ram. And then he gets a little trigger happy and accidentally kills a prospector. And when the idealistic young college student won't take a bribe, the rich hunter basically makes him strip and hunts him for sport throughout the desert in order to make him die of exhaustion. So this movie version actually has Andy Griffith as Maddox, a really interesting choice. This was his phase when he was doing a lot of villainous roles. I also watched another TV movie recently with William Shatner and him called Pray for the Wildcats. It was like a moral dilemma story. So this one basically has the same story. Maddox takes Ben to the desert in order to do the thing. However, the accident occurs. He decides to take Ben hostage, have him stripped down and run around. The hunting humans for sport aspect of the movie is played down a lot because that's actually the bulk of the novel. However, this is a television movie, so it has to be shorter and less budget. So the hunting aspect is kind of like a lot lesser. It's only there for like maybe a good half hour. And then eventually the ending of the movie is actually a lot closer to the book than Beyond the Reach. However, it's still a little bit tame in comparison. They should have maybe played up the thrills a little bit more in the middle, but there's a lot of setup. For a movie that, you know, is lower budget, I guess it's fine, but overall it felt a little underwhelming because I'm familiar with the story. Even someone who hasn't read the original book would find this movie a little on the tame side because the thrill part of the book sort of cuts early for a sort of long protracted finale instead, because the movie's only like an hour and 15 minutes, I believe. So Savages is a decent version of the book, I guess, but it doesn't quite capture the sort of intensity as another adaptation like Beyond the Reach. So I give Savages, the TV movie, a 4 out of 10.